We all need a good scare now and then. It's the whole reason why amusement parks exist in the first place. Feeling the anticipation before getting on a ride, and then that quickened pulse and rush of adrenaline afterward, can be addicting. Most rides have their varying degree of risk, but others take it to a whole new level. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are the 25 scariest amusement park rides in the world. #25. Superman Escape. Who hasn't wanted to become Superman, flying all over the world? Well, you can get the next best thing at Warner Brothers Movie World in Queensland, Australia. Launching from 0 to 62 miles an hour in under 2 seconds, this roller coaster includes not only insane twists, turns, and drops, but also intense special effects. You might rethink the whole wanting to be Superman after this ride. #24. Shivering Timbers. One of the biggest attractions at Michigan's Adventure, Shivering Timbers is the 5th longest wooden roller coaster, measuring in at 5,383 feet and going at top speeds of 65 miles an hour. It has 3 hills at roughly 100 feet tall each, so yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. #23. Sky Scream. Located in Germany, the Sky Scream may not be the fastest or the tallest roller coaster, but what it lacks in specs, it makes up for in its totally wicked design. This ride goes back and forth on the track before picking up enough speed to rocket the train on all its bizarre twists, turns, and loops. #22. The Smiler. Like something created by a maniac, the Smiler boasts the world record for the number of times you go upside down on a roller coaster. It's got a 4.5 G-force going at 52 miles an hour. Oh, and did I mention there was a horrific accident? #21. El Toro. El Toro is translated as the bull, and the name couldn't be more fitting. With a 176-foot drop and speeds hitting up to 70 miles an hour, El Toro is one of the fastest and tallest wooden roller coasters in the world. Good luck trying to tame that bull. #20. Intimidator. There's nothing more intimidating than standing in line at a roller coaster staring up at the first massive drop. For the Intimidator, that drop is 232 feet high with a 72-degree angle, hitting speeds up to 80 miles an hour. Do everyone a favor and don't eat right before this one. #19. Insanity on the Stratosphere Tower. Ever wondered what it's like to hang off of a skyscraper with nothing underneath but the air and the ground below? The Insanity at the Stratosphere Tower answers that question and more, hanging people 900 feet above Las Vegas while spinning them around in circles. Anyone afraid of heights would be wise to stay away from this one. #18. Stealth. The Stealth roller coaster is a super short ride. Some might say it's stealthy. Propelling from 0 to 80 miles an hour, it quickly climbs up a 205-foot incline and then immediately drops, making a 90-degree turn before returning. Blink and you might miss it, but chances are you'll still feel the 4.5 Gs going down. #17. Ultra Twister in Japan. The Ultra Twister at Nagashima Spa Land in Japan has a very unusual design. Putting 4 people in a car, it takes the riders up a vertical incline, thrusts them down a track, and spins 360 degrees through a tunnel, stops, lowers the car down an elevator, and shoots the car backward while twisting 360 degrees. Talk about a mind job. #16. Tower of Terror 2. The first roller coaster to reach 100 miles per hour, the Tower of Terror 2 lives up to its name and then some. As passengers sit inside a tunnel, they are shot out like a cannon, riding up a vertical incline before riding back down. When a theme park ride gets a sequel, it's either epic, terrifying, or a bit of both. #15. Hades 360. Hades 360. It might seem like a regular old wooden roller coaster, but looks are deceiving. Hitting up to 70 miles an hour, this roller coaster is an oddity, as it's the first wooden roller coaster to have a 360-degree roll and has the world's longest underground tunnel. With a name like Hades 360, you can bet it's pretty terrifying.
14.
Wicked Twister. Wicked Twister propels passengers 72 miles an hour up a 215-foot vertical incline that twists and then shoots them back to the other side to do the same thing all over again. Wicked Twister indeed.
13.
Fury 325. The Fury 325 has broken a ton of records. One might even say it's an overachiever. It reaches up to 95 miles an hour, and its maximum height is 325 feet, effectively making it the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. So, if you're looking to get your scream on, this might be the place to go.
12.
Takabisha. Opening in 2011, the Takabisha literally translates in English as domineering. It's famous for becoming the world's steepest roller coaster with a 121-degree drop, making it into the Guinness Book of World Records.
11.
Eejanaika. Let's stay in Japan for a second and talk about Eejanaika, which literally translates to, ain't it great? It probably should mean, ain't it horrifying? The world's second fourth dimension roller coaster, its seats can rotate in a controlled 360-degree spin. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, it holds the record for the roller coaster with the most inversions, and probably also the messiest cleanups by janitors.
10.
Formula Rossa. Hold on to your hats and make sure to be buckled in, because Formula Rossa is the world's fastest roller coaster, reaching speeds up to 149 miles an hour. Located at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi, it models itself after Formula One racing, which makes a whole lot of sense considering, the whole 149 miles per hour thing.
9.
Top Thrill Dragster. Top Thrill Dragster saw a lot of world records broken in its prime, including the world's fastest and tallest roller coaster. Of course, it didn't stay on top forever, being surpassed by King Dakar and Formula Rossa, though it still holds the unique position of being one of two complete roller coasters with a 400-foot drop.
8.
King Dakar. King Dakar! It sounds like a monster from a cheesy 1950s movie. In some ways, that might not be so far from the truth. Being the tallest and second fastest roller coaster in the world, King Dakar is a behemoth, measuring in at 456 feet high and hitting speeds of up to 128 miles an hour. It's safe to say this thing will blow your mind when all is said and done.
7.
Kathmandu Fun Park Ferris Wheel. Alright, let's talk about rides so unsafe, it's insane they're still in operation. Most Ferris wheels go at a nice, slow, and steady pace. At Kathmandu Fun Park in Nepal, however, a Ferris wheel goes so fast, it looks like anyone could fall out at any moment. In fact, in 2014, a girl did fall out of the Ferris wheel car and hung on for dear life, waiting for someone to climb up and help her.
6.
The Cannonball Loop. In Action Park of Vernon Township in New Jersey, they built a water slide so dangerous, it was shut down within a month. Called the Cannonball Loop, at first glance it's easy to see that this thing was a death trap. It's surprising they didn't throw the lunatic who invented it in a jail cell. This was not a one-off problem at Action Park, a place known for its dangerous rides that collected a stack of lawsuits, injuries, and, unfortunately, 6 fatalities.
5.
The Roller Coaster of Death. At the Myeongdae Fun Fair in North Korea, visitors are greeted to a mostly abandoned amusement park, filled with run-down and outdated facilities. Of all their rides, however, the roller coaster is the most terrifying due to the rusty frame and lack of repair. It might be a good idea to write up a will before getting on this thing.
4.
Battersea Fun Fair Big Dipper. In 1972, the Big Dipper at Battersea Fun Fair was just another roller coaster, until a fatal accident changed everything. As the train was going up the first hill, the cable broke loose, causing the train to roll backwards. Despite trying to stop the train, it took on too much speed, crashed into another train, and killed 6 people. The Big Dipper was torn down after the sad tragedy.
3.
Eram Amusement Park. Aram Amusement Park in Tehran, Iran, much like North Korea's amusement parks, is a rusting and sad display of rides, including a horrifying roller coaster that whips passengers instantly from one side to the other, cranking their necks in every direction. Theme park expert Stefan Zwangzer calls Iran's roller coasters the worst in the world.
2,
Fujin Raijin 2. At Expoland in Japan, the Fujin Raijin 2 was working smoothly, thrilling fans of the ride, until the unexpected happened in 2007. The cars suddenly derailed during the course of the ride, flying off the track, killing one and injuring 19 others. Experts found that the wheel axles hadn't been replaced for 15 years.
1,
Wild One. Let's end on a little bit of a happier note, shall we? The Wild One has had a pretty solid run over the course of its life, a life that's older than most people on the face of this earth. Built in 1917, the Wild One is an operational roller coaster that's 100 years old. While it's probably perfectly safe to ride, the thought of riding a roller coaster that old sends chills down my spine. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the bottom right so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 3 videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.